September when the sun is getting low, looking for a quiet place where only God would know. Spanish moss is hanging like a curtain from the trees. This is where I come to fall down on my knees. Ain't no stained glass windows, ain't no padded pews, just the whispering of the wind and the morning dew. I bring my heavy burdens and I lay them in the dirt, talking to the Master about my sorrow and my hurt. At the old pine altar underneath the open sky, I can feel the Holy Spirit softly passing by. Just a sinner seeking mercy in the shadow of the wood, where the grace of God is flowing and the Lord is always good. Hear the river rushing like a choir in the wild, reminding me that I am still the Father's little child. Every sparrow singing is a sermon from above, wrapping up my broken heart in everlasting love. When the day is over and the shadows start to fall, I know that my Savior always hears my humble call. I leave my worries at the stump and walk back to the road, thankful for the altar where I drop my heavy load. It's sitting on the nightstand right beside the bed, pages turning yellow, words in ruby red. The binding's falling pieces and the cover's fading brown, but it's the strongest anchor that I have ever found. My grandpa used to read it by the kerosene light, finding hope and comfort in the middle of the night. He passed it down to Daddy, and Daddy gave it to me, the greatest inheritance my eyes will ever see. Worn out leather holding promises of gold, the sweetest story that the world pain. There are teardrops on the pages of the book of Psalms, where I found my rescue in the Savior's open arms. Underlined in pencil are the verses that I pray, giving me the strength to face another weary day. When my time is over and I take my final breath, I won't fear the valley or the shadow of death. I'll leave this blessed book for my children to hold tight, to guide them safely homeward by the holy Walked out on the timber porch and didn't look back. The fog is resting heavy on the Appalachian hills. The morning air is quiet and the whole world is still. I open up my spirit to the maker of the land, seeing all the beauty crafted by his mighty hand. Ain't no need for rushing when you're talking to the king. I just sit and listen to the song the robins sing. It's a mountaintop devotion in the early morning light, getting my heart ready for the battle and the fight. Just me and the good Lord drinking coffee in the cold, polishing the silver of my tired and rusty soul. I lift my eyes up higher to the ridges and the pine, knowing that the Savior of the universe is mine. He built these rolling valleys and he hung the stars above, but still he has the time to wrap me in his love. The sun is breaking over the horizon in the east, settling the trouble of the worry and the beast. I fold my hands together and I bow my heavy head, thanking God for waking me up out of my bed. The highway is paved and it's built for moving fast, but the things that happen quickly ain't the things that ever last. I took the narrow turn off by the weeping willow tree, leaving all the noise and the city lights behind me. It's dusty and it's bumpy and it's full of rocks and clay, but this is the path where Jesus shows the way. I hear the tires crunching like a steady rhythm beat, following the footprints of the Savior's holy feet. I'm taking this old gravel road to glory up ahead, walking by the Spirit and trusting what He said. It ain't an easy journey, but the destination's grand, traveling the gravel to the promised Holy Land. Sometimes I hit a pothole and I stumble in the mud, but I am washed and justified by the Savior's precious blood. I just keep on walking with my eyes upon the prize, looking for the mansion built beyond the starry skies. I pass a little country church with a bell up in the spire, reminding me to keep my soul burning with the fire. The gravel road is long, but I am never walking alone. Step by step I'm getting closer to my Father's home. a carpenter by trade, working with the pine, turning simple timber into something so divine. He knew the feel of splinters and the heavy weight of beams long before he hung upon the cross to buy our dreams. He didn't build a castle and he didn't build a throne. He came to build a bridge for us to make it safely home. They took his very livelihood and used it for his death, nailing down his mercy as he took his final breath. There is blood on the wood where the Savior bled and died, the greatest sacrifice when the veil was open wide. The carpenter of heaven built a mansion for my soul by dying on the rugged cross and making me whole. I run my callous fingers across the grain of the oak, remembering the heavy words the dying Savior spoke. Father, please forgive them in the middle of the pain, washing all my scarlet sins and taking every stain. The tomb is empty now and the wooden cross is bare, but the love that held him to it is still lingering in the air. I owe my life to Jesus and the carpentry of grace, until the day I finally see him face to face.